Thank you. Please be seated. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Church of Tampa. I'm Doak, Mansfield, the interim minister. I'm on short time, so I've only got 4 more Sundays to harangue you, so hold on. July the 5th, the day after July 4th, today is going to be a little bit of a celebration. I think our energy will be a little different, and I hope our attitude is positive and helpful. We're going to be looking at what independence means, and we're going to be also looking at what true equality means as far as our lesbian, gay, bi, transsexual community. I come as an ally to speak to that topic, and we'll be talking about that a little bit more. Our chalice is lit. We do this every Sunday. Most every Unitarian unit congregation over the last 40 years has come into doing this ritual. It's a simple cup that's been made into a symbol of sharing, a symbol of welcome, a symbol of enrichment. It can represent knowledge, it can represent truth, it can represent welcome, it can represent possibilities. It's encircled, bringing together all the elements of life. And we light it, bringing the energy of the world into our vessel so that we all can share from it. The symbolism is pretty simple. The ideas that can touch us are there for our examination. We have to bring them to life. We have to share them. We have to participate in their engagement for they to be blessings and for us to be enriched. Welcome all to this time. To our guests, we say welcome. If this is your first time, please make sure you avail yourself of the social hour. Hang around a little while, get to know us, enjoy our campus. I wish the weather was a little cooler. I didn't say go outside and knock around a little, but go ahead and knock around a little bit outside if you want to. We're a warm, welcoming people. We seek to be agents of love and reconciliation and hope for the world. We asked you to come to be a craftsperson, an artist, to develop those spiritual ideas and ideals that can bless your life and enrich our common world. Welcome all to this time. I'm continually amazed that I do this, that you do this, that thinking good people would commit to be a part of a community that asks really so little of them and just asks them to come and be themselves. The Unitarian Universalist faith is not a faith in some absent or distant being, super or otherwise. It's not a faith in some set of rules or ideas. It's a faith in people, that which is holy is found in the human experience. That you and I, if we have intention, if we have dedication, if we be open to learning, if we be open to growth, we can administer to our lives things that will help us and bless us. Ideas of inclusion, of welcoming all, not because all should be welcome, because there's a richness in diversity. That those who are different from me bring treasures to my life that I could not conjure myself. We come as Unitarian Universalists, people of faith, making possible faith in looking at ourselves and the world. I hope we're past the bitter humanist controversies or meaningless discussions about atheism and agnosticism. I want to talk about the world that we live in and the problems we confront day in and day out. The choices each of our lives must make in order to find some meaning and some dignity and some joy in our being and in our becoming. So I would hope at any congregation or any group of people that I'm involved in that love does guide us, that an openness to the differences that can enrich us, and the ideas that can test us, can push us to examine our values, examine our principles, to see if we're that loving, if we're that hopeful, if we're that creative. But let us all be at home here. Let no one be a stranger. And if you don't find what you want here, that's okay. We hope we will give you a good impression of who we are. But if you're about finding a faith that will touch you and lift you, we ask you to come into our workshop, come into our laboratory, to come into our community, where we respect you for who you are and what you bring, and encourage your growth and development as we grow and develop. welcome all to the Unitarian Universalist Church of Tampa and the celebration of this day and the possibilities for our lives.